Greetings to my team of 144, all Starseeds, Lightworkers, and way showers. It is 8/31/2019, the last day of August, as these intense waves are coming in fully now. The Schumann's been spiking all day. Again, as I start recording, my throat chakra is fully opening. Someone asked why my voice was so weird. These energies coming in, as I tap into the 0 point energy, the throat chakra is opening, and it's almost as if I'm speaking with two voices. So I have to maintain a certain level so it comes through clearly. On the 30th, we had a total whiteout on the Schumann resonance. And then today, I don't even know what day it is anymore, we had major spikes. And I know many people are focusing their awareness on this massive hurricane in the east. That's the rising sun, the east coming to the west. It's the merging of timelines. Our love, energy, and prayers go to all beings in the path of this massive energy wave that is coming in. All things are energy, remember? So what we're experiencing in this field, in this realm, is all energy. Doesn't matter what it is, what name, what you're seeing, what you're feeling, what you're thinking. It is the chi, the life force, the energy. The last few nights, especially last night, very intense. Many of us are experiencing these tense, very vivid dreams as our non-physical self is merging with the physical, or the unconscious with the conscious. What I call the inner conscious mind is merging with the fully conscious, as we're bringing in what might be called the cosmic consciousness, or also super consciousness, or Christ consciousness. There's many names. I know people want to debate about names, but it's all in the name. We're transitioning beyond all concepts, merging with our pure awareness, which is pure truth, pure life. There's no debating truth. Truth is truth. Truth is love. Yesterday, many of the Wing Nation came to me. I had two hawks, 2 different times in the day. One screamed right outside my window. It's such, I love the sound of the hawks as they scream to each other or to us. Also, many monarchs, as they're doing their migration, they're beginning their migration, they're feeding. We had many on the butterfly bushes that we have in the yard. Those are such beautiful creatures with their gold orange wings, golden black, as they gracefully flutter around the field. And they're making a long voyage. Many of them travel as far as Mexico. Also, yesterday, as I took a moment out of my day, a long day of work, so I went for my daily hike in the woods. I found a fallen tree with moss. There's no better feeling than laying on a bed of moss or standing barefoot in moss. That's some of the most grounding. I've always loved the mosses. The green emerald moss, so soft to the touch. There's so many different kinds of mosses, and we have several varieties that grow around here. And I found a tree covered in moss and laid on it, and as I laid there and went into the total stillness, all the sounds of nature came to me. Many different elemental realms, and the fairy realms, and the elven realms, and the sacred ground. As I opened my eyes, a flock of blackbirds flew overhead, forming certain patterns, and the light codes coming through the leaves and the trees are some of the highest codes that have come into this field in my lifetime that I've experienced. So let us know in the comments below what you're experiencing through these auspicious, exciting times. I know it's very challenging for many, because many of us going through these, what people are calling Ascension symptoms, which are really releasing the old stories, the old matrix, the old contracts, the false self, the false 3D matrix. As we rise up, as we ascend to the higher energies, the higher frequencies, it's really stepping outside all zones, all comfort zones. So that's why we say it may be uncomfortable, because there may be painful feelings, emotions, pain in the body, as we're releasing, as we're letting go and transforming as we're bringing in the new codes, the highest frequencies, our bodies shifting with the shift in our DNA and our cellular structures. These are codes within our DNA strands as they awaken. It's the awakening of consciousness, the awakening of humanity. And we're feeling it. We're all feeling it. All Lightworkers, Starseeds are feeling it through our vessel, through our avatar, as it's transforming, transcending, and breaking free, breaking out of the chrysalis, breaking out of the cocoon, out of the prison of the old false matrix, the 3D prison. We're breaking free, brothers and sisters of the light. Many things to cover today. We're going to start today's transmission. There it goes again. The energies coming in are opening the throat chakra here, so it may sound different or abnormal. What is normal anymore? Every day I think to myself, curiouser and curiouser, like the being in Alice in Wonderland. It's very curious every day as these frequencies and energies come in. Makes you think, we are not in Kansas anymore. Nothing is normal anymore. As the dream within the dream is being revealed. The dreams within the dreams within the cycles. Cycles within cycles. As we're breaking free of all timeline loops. The loops in time. Freedom from the known. From the tonal. Through the nawal. Into the unknowable. Today's transmission from Therese Zumi Sumner, the event now. Would you like to take part in birthing the event now? Many people wonder if I can say more exactly when I believe that the event will take place. My final answer on the subject is this. The event will take place when enough of us join forces and push it forward in unison. Many people have a desire to be of help in bringing about change now. And that is wonderful because every single person's effort is important to the whole. The goddess Dao Mu came to me recently and told me that this would be a good time right now to unite people in birthing the event, through seeing the event take place. Now, unless you truly understand, really understand what the event is all about, that might not be so easy. It is my hope that after you hear this, you will understand everything that you need to know to take part in this birthing process now. Do you understand how this event is being created? Do you believe that this event is just happening without any involvement of humanity? Well, in that case, you couldn't be more wrong. Over the years, many light beings have received ongoing complaints from people who think this change should happen now, but who do not understand that their own effort is bringing it to fruition is a necessary part of the process. People complain, yet they are not willing to understand the details of the situation in depth, no matter how much information is laid at their feet. Sadly, this has been the case for so long now. At some point about 2 years ago, Cobra pointed this out in an update, where he stated that way too few Lightworkers were carrying a way too heavy load to bring the event forward. The event is co-created event of all of the light forces, the light from above. These include beyond, and for quite some time now in our solar system, the Galactic Federation ships, the Ashtar Command, the Jupiter Command, and so forth. For quite some time now, there have been millions and millions of ships of all sizes surrounding us. Without their support in 1,000 ways unknown to mankind, this planet would have been burnt to a cinder long ago. The main relay station inside our solar system for the goddess energy from the galactic center is the Centaur asteroid Chariklo. Many female members of the Pleiadian fleet and the resistance movement are located there, meditating and channeling goddess energy from the galactic center and sending it towards Earth to assist in harmonizing humanity. Rings have been discovered around Chariklo just a few months ago. Those rings serve as a stargate which relays goddess energy into our solar system. Ganymede, the largest of Jupiter's moon, is located of the main communication hub for the solar system, which includes teams from the Galactic Confederation, the Ashtar Command, Pleiadian, Sarian, and Andromedan fleet, and also the Resistance movement. Many new bases of the light forces will be established in the inner solar system in the very near future, especially on asteroids and Mars and the Moon. Then we have the entire company of heaven working in tandem with us nonstop to bring this event to fruition. The light from below. Below us under the surface we have the resistance movement. At 1.70 million were here from other planets, mostly from planet X when the situation demanded it. Many have been able to go home some years ago. The RM is in contact with the Agartha network, also a fifth-dimensional society living below our feet since the time of Atlantis. Our beautiful planet's energy vibration is held in place by Mother Gaia, who is an Archangel. Then if you lived in Mexico, you might be aware of the following. There are beings known as the plasma beings who live deep inside the earth. These beings do not have physical form, so we should not confuse them with the ITs and the resistance movement. No other ET race is as recorded as they are. There are thousands of video hours by the Mexican government. These benevolent kind beings do not have physical bodies, but they can create human bodies if they so wish. Light forces below surface that are not spoken of much are mostly unknown ET bases below the surface. The most well-known is the base near East Seti Ranch in the mountains in Washington State. Then others I have heard about are found in Italy, Peru, a Pleiadian base under Bora Bora, and many others. Last but not least, I mentioned the crystalline and elemental kingdoms, anchoring light from above to light from below on surface in readiness for compression breakthrough. Do you recall what the term for the event known as the compression breakthrough means? It simply means that when the light from above meets the light from below, here on the surface of this planet, compression breakthrough, Cobra's codename, can take place. That is what the event is all about. To anchor the pure light of spirit here on the surface has not been an easy process. The light has had to be introduced through Lightworkers all over this planet, opening up vortices, portals of light, so that the light could stream through at those places unhindered by the veil and begin to be anchored on the surface. Without the never-ending support that this planet has had from our cetacean galactic family, that is the whales and the dolphins, with their loving vibrations being spread throughout our oceans, I dare to see we would all be gone long ago from this planet. Darkness. This planet has been encapsulated within an entire mass of very negative plasma anomaly, which has been holding the veil in place around the planet and out into our solar system for millennia. This mass of negative plasma anomaly was topped up with no end of evil at the third Archon invasion in 1996. If you would like some more details on this, read 3 Invasions of Earth on Veritas Galactics, galacticsweden.net. I'll put a link below this video to this full article with other links in it. Then along with this, we have had satellites all around us which have top-lip bombs attached to them, along with top-lip bombs here on the surface connected to certain individuals that would have annihilated us and the entire planet if these individuals were laid hands on. That is why there have been no arrests of some very unholy individuals. So what has had to happen then to bring this event into being? The plasma anomaly, which has consisted of the so-called Yaldabaoth octopus entity surrounding Earth, along with the Chimera spider entities, along with many other dark plasmatic entities, could not be dealt with quickly. If you should decide to follow that narrative, you will see that we often had very important group meditations for opening portals or supporting the light forces in some delicate processes, or preventing wars that would have led to World War III from taking place, or the Muslim Brotherhood's plans to take over Egypt, etc. The most powerful type of meditation that hundreds of thousands of people have used and are using to anchor the light from above and below on the surface of the planet is the goddess spiral meditation. The light from above and below has to be anchored on the surface through Lightworker bodies becoming portals of light and through the opening of so many portals of light around Gaia. Another huge tool that has been the anchoring of the light literally everywhere around the globe through the planting of Sintamani stones to build a Sintamani network of light. Thousands of Lightworkers have been involved in this project. At each of these places there are now angelic beings holding the light. Besides all of this, we now have a goddess, Daomu, anchoring the light here on the surface in a location that cannot be made known. We are almost there now. We have been and are working in tandem with so many beings of light to rid the surface and surrounding solar system of all darkness, and as soon as the danger from the toplet bombs are gone, the One will send out the signals for the event to start. The event flash. This is a term that has been used by many to describe the galactic superwave of light, of love, a very particular tsunami wave of love, which will be the signal form, the one that it is time. Rainbow-colored superwave of source light. Visions of the event. People everywhere have been having visions of the event taking place for about 6 years now. Thousands have had visions where they have seen the rainbow-colored wave in the sky on its way to the surface. This knowledge can help us to visualize. This is from February 2015 from Cobra. During the event, an impulse from the galactic central sun will be sent through the spheric motherships which are in the Oort cloud. And that's O-O-R-T cloud. The spheric motherships transmit this impulse to the smaller ships inside of the solar system, which then transmit the energy into the planetary network of light, which is us. People who are sensitive to energies will experience very, very exciting energies. They and all others too will feel that something is going on, and they will search to find out what is happening. It will be very strong energies, quite exciting and extremely positive. There will be an intense experience that there is something that has happened, something new, never experienced before. The impulse also serves to connect people so they get informed about the event and they get animated to communicate and meet with each other. All of this will happen extremely fast. From the time of the flash to the event will take about 15 minutes. There will be no announcement. There will be no media involved. This will just happen. This will be a complete surprise to everyone, not in the least the Cabal. This can happen at any time. When it does, we will feel a strong energy. The more people who simultaneously visualize the arrival of the event superwave or solar flash, the quicker it will manifest. Anyone can visualize. We do it all the time. Daydreaming is something that everyone does regularly. Let's take a simple example. You get the idea that you would like to have some family or friends visit you and enjoy some tea or coffee. You wonder what you would like to serve with this and decide on something like chocolate cake or apple pie or some homemade marmalade. When you make your decision, you visualize what this will look like in your mind first. Without this visualization, there may not be any social occasion. A suggested visualization of the event takes 10 minutes. 1. Relax by sitting or lying down in a comfortable position. Begin by taking a few deep breaths and letting any tensions in your body go. Do this for about 3 minutes. In the center of our Milky Way galaxy, we have the galactic central sun in the area of Sagittarius. Imagine seeing a powerful superwave of divine light leaving the galactic central sun. See this beautiful rainbow-colored wave flowing through the Milky Way until it reaches our solar system. See it continuing through and by the 5 outer planets, Pluto, Neptune, Uranus, Saturn, and Jupiter, and via Mars finally reaching the Earth's surface. And that's it. You can take 10 minutes a day and visualize this. When we have been successful in major meditations in the past, we have tried to reach the so-called critical mass, which was a small number of 144,000, doing the meditation simultaneously with the clearest possible intention. We succeeded many times and many times not, although every single meditation had great effect on whatever current situation that we were supporting. In later years now, 144,000 is so much easier to reach. There are so many more of us joining forces to bring about change. Because simultaneous visualization has such a strong effect, I would like to suggest that we do this little visualization every day at the same time. It will require max 10 minutes. I have chosen the time 1500 UTC Universal Time because at this time most people on the planet can take part without too much discomfort, as it will be after 6 a.m. or before 12 midnight in places furthest apart. For those who continue patiently doing the Key to Freedom meditation at this very time each day, I suggest that you simply add this short visualization at the end of the meditation, and that means you do not have to abandon one to do the other. So this is a calling for all Lightworkers, Loveworkers to do these meditations at 1500 UTC starting September 1st, 2019. So let's do this now. So the next update or transmission from New Divine Humanity, Laura Pleiadian, shifting into a parallel world, new levels activated now. In the sacred glory of the Divine Council of Overseers, since the creation of planet Earth and the plan which began on Mu, we activate you now. In love, Laura Pleiadian. Second transmission from Laura, Ascension, I am a new version of myself. Relax, breathe, and stay focused upon your breath. Feel the sacred divine light of this transmission go deep into your heart. The truth of now awakens consciously and activates all levels of your being now. I now accept and know that I have awakened to a new version of myself. I have lived at the edge of my comfort zone and there have found the solace of a new way of being. The only way I could live through the feelings I experienced was through my heart. I held myself as a child, longing to be loved for the first time, and then I became real. I have lived through the awakened fears of the unknown within my subconscious, and now they have become loved and conscious. I no longer believe that fears come from outside of myself and recognize my consciousness as it arises, playing out a reality for me that allows me to recognize myself within it. I have come out shining brighter than ever before as the living essence and presence of victory that is mine now. Moment upon moment, step upon step, I live in mystical alignment with my eternal divine love and presence. The light that I long for has become the me that I am eternally. I draw upon my light as the way that I am living and being. It is my source, it is my guided glory. It is the one that loves me and I love it. Fully awakened to this constant ever-changing reality is my expansion of consciousness and light in higher dimensions now. New timelines awaken before my eyes. As I fully now step into this new timeline, I know more of how I have always been eternally. The one I have always loved, I am united forever consciously with my beloved. The one light that I know myself to be, us the glorious divine being in full union and love now. And so it is now, in love, Laura Pleiadian. Just a quick note from myself. Many people are feeling this impatience or sick of waiting for this event. That's why the Loveworkers, Lightworkers are calling on all beings that are part of this grand mission, which I will be training in this coming month. The Divine 44 that will be fully on mission for this event wave that will be manifest. And I want everyone to know that, understand on a deeper level how great this mission is. It is the greatest mission that has ever manifest in all realms and timelines. Because these timeline loops, if you look at all the timeline keepers, such as the Mayan, the Maya, and the Hindus in India, look at the Kali Yugas. Trillions and trillions of years of time looping within itself, the prison of time. This is one of the greatest tasks that the angelic kingdom, all Lightworkers, Starseeds, Loveworkers, to free all of humanity, all life, all consciousness. And this is every consciousness, the consciousness of the animal kingdom, the winged nations, the the plant nations, in all timelines and all realms, merging here now. This is a great task. This is what we were all called here for to accomplish. And we will not fail, we will not stop until we succeed, brothers and sisters of the light. And we do this all in service to Gaia and humanity and all life and all realms. From Elizabeth, Peru, the Earth's heartbeat, a huge rise in the Schumann resonance. Have you felt the cosmic intensity? Okay, over the past 2 days, we've had a black super new moon, geomagnetic storms at our poles, and Earth's heartbeat, the Schumann resonance, spiked at 68 Hertz. Its baseline is 7.83 Hertz. This directly impacts our brainwave states, and our heart fields expand. So you may have experienced increased heart rate, thymus fluttering, activating, overthinking, thoughts of worry, anxiety, or concern, increased inspiration, inability to sleep, loads of astral travel, and intense dreaming. The resonance is still hovering around 40 Hertz as this was posted. As we begin September, August goes out in a flurry, much like the month that it was. So there's more confirmation of these intense energies. Let us know in the comments below what you've experienced in these last couple days. And September is going to be a huge month. Huge month of transformation, huge month of ascension energies coming in. This is from Grandma Chandra, from grandmachandra.com. Hello, soul family. The frequencies continue to ramp up as we get closer to the September full moon, which will be September 14th. Weather patterns are shifting and Gaia is releasing old energies from her inner core to prepare to ascend to a higher level. We are all feeling the effects. You may need to sleep more and drink more water as your bodies will be expelling what no longer serves us. Get out in nature as often as you can, as this will help to integrate the higher frequencies. Mother Earth is preparing for big changes. I love you all. Grandma from grandmachandra.com. From The Dream Spell Journey by Valom Votan and Balon Ilk. Kin 50, The Spectral Liberation of Love. 31 August 2019, NS 1.32.2.9, Kin 50, White Spectral Dog, Galactic Activation Portal, the codes for the day, I dissolve in order to love, releasing loyalty, I seal the process of heart. With the spectral tone of liberation, I am guided by my own power doubled. I am a polar kin, I transport the white galactic spectrum. I am a galactic activation portal, enter me. Harmonic 13, cosmic process, formulate free will of presence. Another thing coming through the field today is the divine matriarchy is rising up. So these divine feminine energies are fully coming in now. I wanted to thank everyone on the mission of the Divine 44. So far, we've had a huge response from the Loveworker community. We have filled all the spots for the Divine 44. I will be recording an update either later today, tomorrow, on the next phase, the next step, which will be what my guides are calling the Divine 70, or the Sacred 77, and then the Blessed 10,010. So I'll give you more information on that coming up here in the next few days. I'll be starting the training for the Divine 44 on September 9. It'll be 992019, the 999 energies. So these intense energies, the portals will be fully open, and many Loveworkers, Lightworkers, Starseeds will be stepping forward, stepping up, rising up is what we're calling it. The breakthrough energies are coming through. 331 just coming through, 133, 331. I'd also like to thank everyone that has joined us on the Healing Retreat Center mission for Ecuador. That's the vision for the Healing Retreat and Sustainable Community. We're raising funds for that through the CBD business. You can join us at cbdpeaceoil.com. cbdpeaceoil.com. I'll put that in the link below. And also one last thing. I'm trying to keep up with all the emails and messages that I've been receiving about the training, the one-on-one training, and then the group training. I'll be getting back. If I haven't gotten to you up till now, all spots are filled for the personal one-on-one training, but I will be opening here in the next couple weeks. I'll keep you up to date. Probably the second week in September, I'll be opening up to sign up for the group training for the Neigong, Qigong, the Sacred 77, we're calling it, for the warrior training, light warrior, love warrior, which will be one time a month, probably the last Saturday of the month. I haven't gotten all the details out on that yet, but I'll let you all know, give you an update, and then open, for sign up for that. And that'll be $22 for it'll be probably an hour and a half training, Neigong, Kunlun training, and Qigong training. And then once that's filled, I'll do the free monthly Qigong training, which will be a group training that I will then post for free on my YouTube channels and Facebook and that. So thank you all for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. People are telling me you have to hit the bell to, YouTube has been suppressing a lot of these channels like myself. So just check back. I have Paul Butler as my main channel, and then Prime Disclosure is the backup channel. I had to create a backup because YouTube has shut down my channel in the past. So I created a backup just in case if that were to happen again. 333 coming through right now. So thank you for joining me. Leave a comment below this video what you're feeling in these massive waves, these massive energy waves, this shifting time, the ascension process that we're all going through here in this realm as we transition from the false 3D matrix to the divine 5D matrix of love, light, truth, harmony, peace. Much love and light, beloved beings of light. I love you all. Namaste.